Our next two speakers are both working on speech-to-text implementations in what we've called here regional languages. Other people would know them as under-resourced languages. And they're looking into how speech recognition software can help ensure these languages thrive in the digital world. So first up, we have Bernard Bearth, who hails from Switzerland. He has 30 years of experience in a variety of roles and is currently the Chief of Data and Archives at RTR, which is Radiotelevisiun Svizra Rumantscha. I hope I said that relatively okay. And
really
they provide
good.
programs for Romansh speakers in Switzerland and beyond. So Bernard will take us through the development of a transformative Romansh speech-to-text project he's been working on and the role that their archives have had in that project. So, ciao, Bernard.
Hello, nice to meet you too. Thank you. So, Olivia had a wonderful presentation about what you can do when you have all the tools in artificial intelligence. I know there are tools for speech-to-text in French, all the big languages, voice recognition, picture recognition. We have to begin with speech-to-text really at the beginning. For us, it's just a tool we have to develop if you want to have it. So I think at the beginning it's important when I present you a little bit, our company. I try to go ahead. Yeah, who are we? So we are part of the SRG in Switzerland. We have the little sister of all the big companies like Schweizer Radio Fernsehen. You heard about that, about the French colleagues, about the Italian colleagues in Switzerland. We have a nice media house in Chur. It's the biggest city in our canton Graubünden. We produce for all channels, TV, radio, online. We are really small. If you compare, the whole SRG has about almost 7,000 employees. In Chur, we have 125. We have about 80 journalists. We have, I said it, we are based in Chur. We have multimedia production, and we produce TV on the channel of SRF about 100 minutes a week. We have a 20 hours radio program. We are increasing web-only production, video, audio, and graphics. We are on YouTube. You find us on Instagram, all the channels on social media. Now we come to our archives. All this content comes to us in the archives. We have in our archive 4,000 hours video. Sounds not so much when I compare to the number that Olivia said. We have about 15,000 hours audio, and when I say these numbers, that's all digitalized. Yeah. We opened up our archives. They are fully open on our platforms on Play. There you can find all our stuff from 1963 when we began with video production till now. I think you find there every minute we produce since then. Exceptions, personal legal problems we put out of the open archive. We have other projects together with SRF, like timelines, where you can find about 1.2 million documents that are really connected to our archive systems. where you can research and find. If you have good metadata, you find the stuff you want in there. So archives are so good when you have good metadata. We have actually the new metadata. That's an example out of our archive. You have the most important things. You have the name of the persons, the themes, the persons who are in the reports. You have documents attached to the archive. You can watch the videos and you can listen the audios in archive. That's really all good and I think up to date. But when you want to have more metadata, you have to check what's the possibility. That's an example out of old shows in our archive. There you have just some names, one theme, and that's all. We have no documents attached. We have no transcriptions, no scripts of these documents. So we said, could speech to text be a help for us? So we said, yeah, I know, you know it. These gadgets are known all over the world for all languages, but surely not for little languages like us. And speech to text, it's not really new. I think that's an Israeli picture. They started end of the 50s with the first machines for speech to text. So we are here, no? We are here in this point, or we're here in this point 2 years ago. To show you the difficulty of Romansh, I would say something about the lingual diversity. That's our canton Graubünden. That's about 70,000 kilometers square. In here, there are the most people who speak Romansh, and we have in Switzerland we are on place 10 of the spoken languages. So we are behind English, behind Portuguese, of course behind German and French, but maybe you know that already. But that gives you a picture of our difficulty. We have about 100 people that understand Romansh. We have about 60,000 that speaks Romansh more or less daily. And we have people that lives all over Switzerland, even in the whole world. So our problem is who has the courage to realize with us a project speech to text. So I know we tried it 5 years ago with Google, and they say, "Oh no, sorry, no, not enough." So we look out for companies in Switzerland and find one company in Switzerland. We had to search for a couple of collaborations. We had to check out how much material do we have to school the systems. Do we have material in our archives? What's the impact of the different local variants in Switzerland, in the Retro-Romansh world? You know, these 100,000 people, they speak 5 different idioms, and they speak about 25 different local variants. So for a system that's really, it's a skill. There are legal issues. Which material can we access to school the system? That's the other point I said before. How can we differentiate different idioms in one take when you have an interview with many idioms. So that were the questions at the beginning. Other questions: do we have cooperations, possible cooperations around us? Language organization, dictionary rights, University of Applied Sciences. There we got linguistic control and support. The collaboration with SRF, the mass export of video audio data to school system, and then to find a specialized company in linguistic AI, and that was a company in Visp, Wallis, Recap, specialized on speech to text in all 4 languages in Switzerland. And that was, for them, it was a skill to get the 4th language too in their portfolio. So that's motivation for them and a good chance for us. What have we done? We took out of the archive, we took a lot of material. We did mass exports from video audio. We took a lot of text material that belongs to this audio video material and put that into the machine to learn the machine Romansh, and that looks like that. It's just a work to do. It's not even a funny work, but we did it mostly in-house in my team. We had to we did segmentation and validation, about 20 to 30 hours per idiom. That gives us 180 hours. Each segment no more than 30 seconds, so totally about 20,000 segments per hour material, about 1 day work. So about 200, almost 200 days work in-house to give schooling material to the machine. The result was kind of this. I start just an example, maybe you can follow, and then you can hear how Romansh sounds too.
Cioè, non può fabbricare in giù davanti su, per la pista ci passa io, e non ho detto che sco magister na terblere le vacanze e a mai ad una piaciuta da lavorare corporalmente e fare roba da masteranza e lo è una fabbricare intorno da man.
Okay, that was the result after the.
Cioè, non può fabbricare.
I go forward. That was the result after the first tests. So the result was so good, let's say, that we said, okay, we integrated once into our production systems. That's our radio production system. There, the journalist can choose between the different idioms. He can choose even if he has in one take more idioms, he chooses different idioms. He can even choose German. And now we are in the phase, the journalists are trying to make transcriptions, and we get feedback, and we will try to improve the system. Another possibility is a tool together with SRF. That's a tool also for video. Here you can just upload a video. I show you, that's just a little video. You can browse, you can take a file, you can choose the language, you can give a title, make the upload. It's got, then it takes some time to transcript it. I took then an example with a video already transcribed. And here you can see you have the video, you have the that's really live program. Online live program.
Veni vidi venerdì per la terza quella con i della redazione da social, ma ben da RTR con la Gabi e con Michel fa progetto della partita e oggi ben zapina.
Io sto facendo con la domanda dove si fa plaats la generazione più giovane vuol dire a mie figlie in piattaforme de social media perché elles in la web presentes perché
io credo quella domanda fa fake biars. Michel, deze van sa busche net schon ziles reiz.
Bem, claro, chama nem dizer. Meu Rezept ai Chaladette Busuanda. Also na, nus so ein Dein zwar in lauter, aber ja, in dein Autos Interesse, ne?
Yeah, okay. So that was a result also for video. It works good. And now we are in the phase that we started to transcript really the oldest audio files we have in the archive out of the 50s, out of the maybe of the 40s. Then we don't make a really deep control of the transcript. We just for a test we put it in the archive system, and then we try to compare the search or research without the documents and with the documents, and the result is really remarkable. We have a lot of more how do you call results with the documents, of course, yeah, than without. That helps us in the archive, helps also the journalists to find the stuff they want to find. That was speech to text. We are on a good way. We have to improve it. We have a second project, just 1-2 minutes, and that's the machine translation. I just put in an example for you. It's now in the state of proof of concept is finished, and now we try to go further to improve the quality. But the first results are good. Out of Romansh into English, the system goes normally out of Romansh in German, and from German he goes to English, Italian, French, the other language. So we have a lot of important languages we have in this system already. Use case for us, translation, subtitles, and out of the subtitles data we have already in the archive, we could train the system. That was the base for all 2 projects. Has been our data in our archives. Without this audio video data, it would have been possible to realize these 2 projects. Just a short outlook: improve quality, speech to text, create transcriptions out of archive, better search results. Speech to text is already public on this address, Töckel, for the public, so everyone in Switzerland, it's not for free, but you can use it. And then improve the machine translation together with the other company, Tech Shuttle. So and make machine translation accessible for everyone also That's a goal too. It's a little bit political, but I think we will get it. So that's from my side. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Bernard. That's fantastic. I think if this is what you can do when you don't have all the tools, then the world would be your oyster if you had what the likes of Ina had at their disposal. It's absolutely fantastic what you've managed to do.